Oh my God.
So he was giving it to you.
He used to be Freddy. Hey, this is Freddy Peralta here, and this is the MLB Office Hour.
Chase over here has a video from photo day of you talking about Willy.
Okay, let's go.
Or Willy talking about you.
Oh, Willy talking about me. What's the question?
Who's your baseball bestie?
He probably say me.
My baseball bestie? He used to be Freddy, right? Because I was with Milwaukee.
Oh my God.
So he was giving it to you.
He used to be Freddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me. So he said that. Oh my God. You see?
Yeah.
Now he broke my feelings.
Oh no. How can we reconcile this?
I gonna FaceTime him now.
Yeah, right.
After this, I still love him. He called me yesterday after the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome. Do you guys talk a lot?
A lot.
So yeah, that's so cool.
We're brothers, you know.
Mhm.
Like his family, my family. We always like together.
Right.
We hang out together in the DR here. We go to dinner. His mom sometimes cook for me when we're in the DR.
Oh.
My my wife cooked for him when they
Right.
were in Milwaukee. And we have breakfast together all the time, dinner,
Oh my,
we have some glass of wine together sometime when we were struggling.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what besties do.
Yeah, all that, yeah.
How did you guys become such close friends?
Back maybe 9-10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So in Dominican Republic, we used to play all the different towns.
Mm-hmm.
So I from Moca and he from Santiago.
Okay.
So it's right there. It's very close. It's like 15 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
We get together all the time in those games. We built that great relationship since then. But we had that connection. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I remember in 2021, when he got traded, I had somebody that came to me. I was working out. Somebody came to me like, "Hey, do you know Willy?" And I, "Yes, why?" And they told me like, "Bro, he's gonna get traded here." And I'm, "No, are you kidding me?" And yes, of course. And I went to the office. I asked, "Yeah, we're gonna trade him." I text him, "Bro, you coming here?"
Aww.
And he goes, "Yes, I'm coming there." You know, like I know for him it was going to be a little hard because he's leaving, his team where he's been for a little while and back then. But I knew for some reason that he was going to love Milwaukee,
Totally, yeah.
And look.
He had his bestie there.
You look.
Yeah.
Our relationship there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your second year in a row as the opening day starter for the Brewers. Can you paint the scene for us when you found out you were going to be the opening day starter for the second year in a row?
Yeah, it was. I remember it was early in the morning in Arizona, and Murph, he came to me to my locker like, "Hey, just to let you know, I announced today that you're gonna be the opening day." And for me, it was surprising because it was too early in the season. We were in the first week, I think, in spring training, and he just wanted to let me know that because somebody was going to ask me at some point, So it was great for me, for my family too. It was a great moment, especially because it was going to be here in New York. I grew up being a Red Sox fan. And,
No way.
Yeah, and Who was your favorite player? David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they the reason you were a Red Sox fan?
Yes. Pedro Martinez as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, back then, I used to hate the Yankees. But, it was great, great experience yesterday.
Totally. Did you have any nerves opening day, starter number 2, pitching against the Yankees, the 2024 AL MVP? Any nerves yesterday or just business as usual?
For me, I'm not gonna lie. Not nervous, but when I was coming out, to the game, I was like, like a bunch of people there, like, screaming somebody's name. When I was warming on the bullpen, there's a lot of fans like, yelling at me
I'm sure.
and all that. But it was like good feeling because I kind of I like those situations, like being around like a lot of fans and all that. But at the same time, I knew that, that's what I was expecting too. Like,
Right.
I know we're in New York, but it was awesome. Like great feeling for me. As soon as I get the lead off home run, I was like, okay, it's time. Remember that,
Yeah,
you gotta
we're
do
back.
you gotta do what you need to do here. But it was a really good feeling for me, for the family too as well. They enjoyed the game, and I enjoy it too. I enjoy every pitch that I threw, and it's something I'm never gonna forget about it.
That's awesome. Despite the leadoff home run, you had a great game yesterday. A lot of swings and misses. One really nasty one against Judge with your changeup. Seems like you had a lot more changeups thrown yesterday. Is there a change in approach this year with that?
Not really. It was just my change has been great, and I knew the lineup that I was facing. It was great lineup. And I know that I had to miss my pitches and all that. And I saw the opportunity to throw that changer in that situation and against Judge, And I was like, okay, I think this is the time. I just have to execute it. And I was able to execute the pitch and get the strikeout.
Awesome. Definitely worked out in your favor
definitely.
yesterday. Very cool. We talked a little bit about you growing up a Red Sox fan. When did you fall in love with baseball and know, like, this is what I wanted to do?
I think since ever. I remember coming here when I was like 10 years old. I came to play with the Little League. I came to New York and I played here, I think in 2009 or 10, around that. I have all my cousins here, a lot of family here. I came to watch. They brought me to watch a Yankees and Tampa Bay Rays game.
Okay.
Here, and it was a great experience. It's like a dream come true.
Yeah, absolutely. When you made your debut in 2018, that day was a little unusual. You were supposed to start for the Brewers AAA affiliate, but then all of a sudden you're getting the call up.
Yep.
Can you walk us through that day? What happened? Everything like that?
It was probably the best day in my life talking about baseball so far. And I remember I was having a lunch with my parents and my wife, my agent, probably like 2 minutes away from the ballpark that day. And I remember the game, it was supposed to be like 5 or 6 p.m. that day. And from there, I went to the ballpark and I left them, over there and all that. I was ready for the game because my parents never seen me before pitching in professional. And
That's so cool.
I was so excited, So as soon as I get there, I was getting ready, mentally for the game. And I remember when the manager came to me like, hey, you're not going to pitch tonight. And I was like a little panic. Yeah, I wasn't expecting, that I was going to the big leagues.
Right.
And he took me to the office. And when he told me that, it was, I don't know. I had no I was just surprised.
Right.
Nothing to say. Like, I just stayed quiet for a little bit. Like, you serious?
Right.
I said, yes, you're leaving. And
That's crazy.
and he told me, I remember, like, and they play in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was fate.
It was right there because the AAA for the Brewers back then, it was in Colorado Springs.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like an hour and a half away. And I remember we drove there. And I get there like during the game.
Oh, wow.
During the game. And I just sat in the clubhouse and all that. I was feeling, the moment. I just saw when the game finished, I saw all the players coming. They congratulated that. And they were there for me. Like, they make me feel comfortable. And then next day when I woke up, it's your day. Freddy, this is your day.
Oh, my gosh. So
it was Mother's Day.
Did you not know when you got called up that you were pitching the very next day? Or did you know you were going to be
They told me
pitching?
that I maybe was going to start.
Oh,
You're probably going to start tomorrow. So let's see. And I had the idea, But as soon as I get into the clubhouse,
right.
Next day, everything was pink. Like all the uniforms, Mother's Day, pink. My mom and my dad there. And it was great feeling. It was kind of like yesterday,
Right.
kind of the same feeling that I had yesterday.
Oh, it's so cool.
You know, with way less experience, obviously, but
Yeah.
but it was, you know, my legs was shaking a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how they wouldn't be, honestly,
Yeah.
in that moment. That must have been so cool, though, to have your parents there, your wife there.
Yeah.
They must have just been so excited.
Yeah, and we won the game.
Right.
So,
I mean, you pitched an insane game that game.
Yeah.
13 strikeouts, no hitter through the 6th inning. Like, did you realize that was all happening in the moment, or you were
Nope.
just like, I'm going out there and pitching? And...
No idea. I had no idea. I forgot about a lot of things that day, and I remember that I get to the hotel and I watch the whole game again because I wasn't thinking about anything. Just
Right.
like, okay, let me pitch.
Mhm.
Let me try to get some outs.
Yeah.
That's it.
Feels like that's the way to go.
Mhm.
Just do your job, get out there,
Yeah.
do what you got to do. But such a cool story, such a cool experience. Truly, like one of a kind.
I do have a bunch of stuff
Mhm.
in my house, and they are my mom too.
Okay.
So I have my own house now, and she has a bunch of stuff that I have done already, but I don't want to
Wow.
take it away from her.
Right.
It's
yeah.
hard for me to ask her,
Yeah, I'm sure she's holding
Yeah.
on to that.
but
The one thing that your mom has that you wish you.
she has the first strikeout.
Oh wow.
She has a lot, like probably like 6 or 7. My first save. It was in
That's
2019. I remember that I closed like 2 games. What else? I can't remember.
She's got a good collection.
yeah.
Wow.
She has, I think, the jersey too. You see? She has
I take that back.
she has a champagne bottle
Oh, that's so cool.
signed by Craig Council.
Wow.
Congratulating me for the first game,
Mhm.
first win, the 13 strikeouts and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Those
see,
are
like
cool.
my mom, she has some
Right.
nice stuff there,
Yeah.
but I don't wanna ask her for all
Yeah.
that because when I go to her house,
Mhm.
my parents' house in DR, it looks nice, and I don't want to take it away to bring it to my house in DR.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to do that to her.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure she would even let me do that to her, it sounds like.
Yeah.
That's so cool, though, to have all those memories and commemorate everything like that. And I'm sure our authentication team will make sure to get you something good for
Please. Yeah.
Strikeout 1000.
Yes.
Pivoting a little bit, in the past few years, and especially this year, you've taken on a much bigger leadership role on the Brewers, especially with the Latin players and young guys like Jackson. How do you handle that role in addition to doing your day job as being like a mentor for these young guys?
For me, I think I'm the same person every day. It don't matter if I'm having a good season or bad season. It don't matter. For me, I'm the same guy every day. Same personality. I have the like I like to play the music every day. I
Yeah.
play dominoes. I bring all that to the clubhouse every
Mhm.
day. So normally when we are playing home, and if we play a day game normally during the season, everybody knows that we're going to my house after the game. Everybody.
Love that.
Sometimes they don't even ask
Right.
what time, and I say okay,
Assumed.
just get there. That's
Mhm.
it. And we do something on the grill. I have somebody there that cook for us
Yeah.
all the time, and I keep that because I like to. That's how I am, and I love them to see me that way. So that helps me a lot, around the clubhouse. Everybody knows, coaches, players, they all know
Yeah.
that I am that way. I invite everybody, don't matter, just get there.
Mhm.
And they see me that way. I don't really try to be like a leader or something.
Mhm.
It's just something that they see me that way. My mom, she's kind of that way too.
Okay.
And I think that I took that from her,
Mhm. Yeah.
And like you said, you mentioned Jackson. He's a great player. I think that he has a great future.
Mhm.
A lot of things to show. Like
Yeah.
yesterday, I know that he didn't have a great game, and I saw him with his head down. And I was, hey, bro, remember this is the first game.
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday you may come and you do something special for everybody.
Yeah.
Just trying to remind him
Right.
It's normal. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
Totally.
keep happening during the
Yes.
season. Just forget about that one.
Mhm.
Let's move forward.
Yeah, you
That's
have
it.
161 games
Yeah,
to go. It's
left.
a long season.
Come on. Like he is last year.
Mhm.
He started the season same way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was low, and
Mhm.
everybody were. I remember people asking, and they were worried about him. And I was like, just trust in yourself. I know it's hard right now
Right.
because you have everybody like looking at you,
Hmm.
trying to, like, people are waiting and foresee what you're gonna bring to
Right.
this team and all that. But take it easy,
Totally.
you know, and just relax. You're rich, you know.
Right. That helps.
That helps.
Right.
And look, he become and probably one of the more important player for the team.
Hmm.
And at the end of the day, he put great numbers.
Right.
Great numbers.
Totally. Yeah. Like
So-
you were saying before, you guys are just human at the end of the day,
At
too.
the end of the day.
Like, you got to make sure to separate that and always keep that in your mind.
Yeah.
Too.
And you need somebody always. You always need somebody to be there in those moments
Yes.
to help you, to remind you how good you are, why you're here. You know.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Go Brewers. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round. Yo sigo siendo el mismo, yo no he cambiado. Tengo lo mío sin tener que aparentar, siempre ando con lo... Mírame ahora, mírame ahora. Yo solamente grabo las canciones y ya se pegan solas. Ellos quieren que me vaya mal.